Hello there folks, how you doing, and welcome back to the next episode of Project Ozone Lite here on the Hermit Skies map with me, PaternoX. How you doing? I hope you guys are doing really well. I am doing fantastic. Now we're starting off over here at the spawn base because we're about to go to a new UFO, because as promised in the last episode we're going to get into a little bit of Botania today. Now I have already gone and done a little bit of setting up. We're going to be using this UFO right up here, so we'll come on up, and if we go through you can see what I've done so far. So as you can see, I've gone and set up a bit of a platform. Now hang on, let me just see if I can turn the sounds of that jetpack down a moment. Let's see, what would it be? Player? Yeah, there we go, that's better. Yes, this is going to be our Botania UFO. So I wanted to have a bit more of a natural feel, so we're going to have this as like a little dirt island with the central tree in the middle here. Now I just need to finish off this ring. This is 81 blocks across, this circle, and as you see I've gone and got a couple of builders ones here just to make it a little bit easier, because as you can imagine this would be a little bit tedious just doing all this by hand. So I'm going to finish off getting all this done folks, get it covered in grass, and then I'll go into a bit more detail about what we're going to be doing in this episode. Well, there we go, that is looking a lot better already. This looks like a rather nice place to set up some Botania. We might even plant a few of the large trees around here just to give it a bit more of a naturalistic feel, a botanical feel if you like. Now we're going to get started with the Botania quests. And the first one, we need to make the Petal Apothecary and then the Pure Daisy. Then we use the Pure Daisy to make some living rock and living wood. Now I'm just going to be working my way through these quests because, to be honest, Botania I'm not that familiar with. I've tried it a couple of times, never really got that far into it, so we shall see how we go. But the first thing I need to do is, as you can see, night time is approaching and there are no torches around here. So we have a terrain lighter. Again, first time I've ever used one, so I'm not even quite sure how to use it. Oh, there we go. Right, now it needs a redstone signal. Okie dokie, which is why we have a torch. Does that work? Now what is it we need to put in here? We obviously need some sort of fuel. Right. Yep, I forgot to get some coal. So let's just turn that off. There we go. So it needs a signal. And we don't need a whole stack. Right, and there we go. As you can see, mobs are starting to come, so let's get this place lit up. I've never actually seen one of these in work before, so it'll be fun to watch. There we go, going round and round and round. And then what we might quickly do is just quickly teleport back to spawn and then back again, just to get rid of some of these mobs. Now, one thing we are going to do this episode is we're going to go for the Wither boss. Now, in preparation for that, I went and made myself a carbon crossbow. Now this is a rather nice carbon crossbow. It had, let me think, carbon bow limbs and a tool rod, a paper tough binding, and then obviously your string for your bowstring. I've got to put that the unbreakable plates, reinforced plates on it, so it's now unbreakable as well. And then the bolts are made with pure carbon. Oh, hello. And yeah, and I used Invar fletching, so it's 100% accurate, fantastic range. I mean, watch this. Don't know if you can see it on how you're watching that zombie in leather armor. Come on, there you go. Reload. That creeper over there. Bang. This is a fantastic crossbow, and with it being a carbon crossbow, it does an extra 450 damage. I believe it is 450. 450 bonus damage. The actual bolt itself does 26.1, so this should be perfect for taking on the Wither. Now let's just quickly teleport back to spawn just to get rid of some of these mobs, and then we should be able to make a bit of progress on our Botania. Like I said, I've never actually done the Botania before, so it'll be fun actually investigating it myself as well. Come on, I've never done it properly all the way through. Now, did we run out of torches there? Because there's still some about. Nope, we didn't run out of torches. So why has it stopped doing over here? Maybe this is as far as it reaches. Okay, maybe we have to do this last little row ourselves just to get this place fully lit up. Okay, so now we've got this place fully lit up, it's time to crack on with the work. So before we can get started on anything, with this being Botania, we're going to need some mystical flowers, which is why we've gone and got the floral fertilizer. So let's just sprinkle some of this on the ground, see what we can get. Seems to be a nice selection of colours, so hopefully we should be able to get all 16 colours. We'll get all these guys harvested up, and then we can get cracking on our petal production. Fantastic. Right, now first things first, we need some white. So hang on, what do I need to harvest these with? So obviously, oh, there we go, just took a while. Sky beginning. Right, so white one there and another white one. Now I'm collecting the white ones only because we need these originally to start with the daisy that we need to make. So now, how do we turn these into petals? I do believe we just put them into, there we go, petals. Right, now we need to make a petal apothecary, so for that we need some cobblestone, and I believe we need some slabs as well. Now let's have a look in the crafting menu, shall we? Apothecary. Now there is a way we can get all this automated. We'll have to look at that in a moment, well, later on. For now, we'll just get the basics going, shall we? So, petal apothecary, where should we put this? It needs to be near the water source, I believe. So, probably best off sticking it, oh, ow, just there. I don't know why that is. I keep taking damage for some reason, even when there's nothing about. It's always when I use the jetpack. I don't know if it's delay from landing too hard or something or what. No idea. But anyway, now I'm going to need a bucket. No, I forgot something. There we go, bucket acquired. Now, stick some water in the apothecary. There we go. Now, for the daisy, what is it? Let's have a look, see, shall we? There we go, pure daisy, that's what we need. So it's just 4 petals into the apothecary. So let's stick these in. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And some seeds. See, now I didn't say anything about the seeds in the recipe, but I knew I needed them. There we go, and that should be our first pure daisy. Fantastic. Now we need to use that to make some living rock and living wood. Now the way you do that is you place some regular wood and some regular stone in a figure of 8 around it. So I'll just show you just down here. Let's pop that down there, and first we'll do the stone to make the living rock. So yeah, just a circle of 8 pieces, thank you, not you. There we go, and I'm pretty sure it has to be stone, you can't use cobblestone either. So there we go. Now you leave that for a little while and that will turn into living rock. And there we go, that is the stone changing into living rock. There we go, come on, all of you, last couple of bits. There we go, fantastic. So that is our 8 pieces of living rock. Fantastic. And then you do exactly the same to make the wood. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you. Right, and then that will do exactly the same thing. And then hopefully, this doesn't have to be in my inventory, I'm hoping. Otherwise I'll have to pick it back up. And there we go, we have some of the living wood as well. So let's just collect that. And there we are. Hopefully, there we go, quest complete. Fantastic. So let's have a look here. Right. So we shall go for the top one today, I think. Claim that. Now, what's going to be next? Mystical petals. Now this is one of every single colour, I believe, which hopefully we've just gone and got. So I tell you what, let's just see what we've got in this. Nah, that's not too bad. That can go in our storage, but for now it can go in the chest up here, and we shall put all of this up here for now. And I'm going to go and see what colours we've got in amongst all of that lot. Right, so that's all of those petals cleared, and right, now we've got 15 there, plus the white petals that we've got. That will be all 16. So let's craft up some petals, and hopefully we should be able to get that. I'll tell you what, we might as well craft all of them, mightn't we? Yeah, why not? Let's get every single petal done. And that is another quest completed. Now, of course, the main objective of today's Botania lesson is to try and get some terrasteel. I only need, let me think, 4 pieces. Because then we can grow seeds and make it all ourselves. So this will be the only time we have to do it. Now, is that going to do the quest? There we go. Awesome. We'll take the top one again. Fantastic. Right. Endo flames. Now we're getting into the mana production. So, let's see. To make an endo flame, what is it we need for that? I think it's grey, red and black. There we go. Endo flame. Yeah, 2 brown, 1 light grey and 1 red. Okay, so 2 brown, 2 brown, 1 light grey and 1 red. Right, so let's get that made then, shall we? Let's grab, come on, open up. There we go. I don't know what's going on at the moment. There seems to be quite a lot of lag. It's not good. Right, so water. No, I don't want you guys. You and you. Right then, so red, light grey, 2 brown. Oh dang it, the seed's still in there. Yep, there we go. There we are, and the seeds. Fantastic. Ender flame and another quest. Right then, we're burning through these quests now. Right, so what we've got: lava mana, XP mana, culinary mana, and leaf decay mana. We'll leave those ones for now. We'll get into that a bit later on. But now, mana distribution, mana manipulation. We'll start with the mana manipulation, because I do believe that we managed to get some black lotuses from all of our loot bags, and these you drop into the mana pool to give you some mana, I do believe. Now, so we need the mana pool, the spreader, and hydrangeas, or however you say that. So let's see, mana pool. I'm pretty sure that will use our living rock that we've just gone and created. So let's just have a look here. Mana pool. There we go. Yep. And the mana spreader is our living wood around the petal. Right then, so let's get our living rock and living wood out of the chest. Did I put them in this chest? Come on. There we go. Right, so to make the mana pool, there we go. And for the mana spreader, now what petal do we have the most of? Probably the brown. Use a brown one. There we go, we have a mana spreader as well. Right, so now it's the hydrangeas, or however you want to say that. So let's have a quick look and see how we make that as well. Now, like I say, I'm sorry if this seems a bit going a bit slow paced, but I'm not that familiar with Botania, so I am having to learn this as we go. So 2 cyan and 2 blue, and of course we're going to need some seeds as well. So we haven't got many blue, and some cyan, and of course we're going to need a seed as well. Are they in there? Yep, there we go. There's a seed. Right, and we need a bucket. Right, so 2 blue, 2 cyan, and some seeds. And there's a hydrangea. And is that another quest? There we are, fantastic. And we shall claim that one. Right, we are cracking along, guys. Now I think it's time we actually started to produce some actual mana, don't you? No, don't need to worry about mana distribution just yet. We need to actually start making some mana. Yeah, mana steel, mana pearls, mana diamond. Right then. Tell you what, first things first. Let's crack open these chests and see what we've got. So let's stick all the petals and everything in here. Just all out the way. There we go. I'll shove that in there as well. Let's crack these open. So we've got... Okay, tier 1 and some chance cubes and some mana still. Right. Okay, fair enough. Well, that will stick in here, but this is trash, so we'll stick that in there. Right then. Okay folks, so I've gone and got a little bit of work done in between clips. As you can see over here, I've gone and set up a little farm full of our mystical flowers. Got all 16 different colours all laid out, so they are good to go. Now with these tall flowers, you will need some shears to harvest them. If you just try and punch them, they will just disappear. You won't actually collect anything, so you will need shears. However, you do get 4 petals from one tall flower, so that is fantastic. I've got some living rock on the go. But what we are going to do is the main point of all this is to get some terrasteel. So we have a runic altar here, which I'm going to place down. But what we do need to do is to get a bit more mana. Now, as I said before, I said in the loot bags, we've been getting some lotuses. Now apparently, these you drop into here and you get some mana. Yep, there you go. So that's the black lotuses. Now what about the blacker lotus? Wow, that's a lot. That's a fair bit of mana. Now the question is, can we transfer that to the runic altar or not? I'm not sure, to be honest. I've got a feeling possibly not. But what we do need to do to make the terrasteel is you have to use the terrestrial agglomeration plate, I believe it's called. And if we have a look, let's see, agglomeration, that's the one, that there. Now in order to make this, you need some lapis lazuli blocks, which we've got, mana steel block, which we've got, but then you need these runes as well, and that's what we need the runic altar for, is to make these runes. Now each one of these uses some mana steel or some mana powder and a few ingredients to do with that element, because as you can see there, we've got the 4 elements: water, earth, air and fire, and then also a rune of mana as well. So we need to make those, and we need to do that on the runic altar. Now I've already gone and got all the ingredients we need just here, so we'll start with, oh, I don't need that for now, we'll start with this one just here. Now apparently you stick all of these onto the plate. There we go, and some mana powder as well. Right, now it needs mana to produce the rune. So where's our wand? And we'll get some coal as well. There we are. Now we'll just turn off our magnet. It's nearly run out of power anyway, but there we go. So what we need to do is set up, link this to the altar. There we go. And we'll just drop down some of blocks of coal for these ender flames to eat. And hopefully they should start producing mana. There we go. And as you can see there, you can see the symbol of the on the rune is ticking away as it's accepting mana. So I'm going to go ahead and craft all 5 of these. I do believe we need some living rock for when it's full up of mana. You chuck some living rock in and it produces the rune. So let's just yeah, I'm going to crack on with these runes, and I shall bring you guys back when we're ready to start making our terrasteel. And there we are folks, that are the 5 runes, the 4 runes of the elements and the rune of mana that we need. So now it's time to make this agglomeration plate, shall we? So let's see, agglomeration plate, there we go, shift everything in, fantastic. Right, now this goes on top of this grid here, which is lapis and living rock. Pop that there. Now we need to transfer mana from that mana pool to this plate. Now the way we do that is with sparks. Now these use, let's see, what have we got the most of? The orange. So we need to make 2 of them, and that's why I have the blaze powders and the gold nuggets. So what we do, here's the recipe: gold nugget in the middle, and then the flowers, top flower petals, and there we are, we have 2 sparks. Now what we do is we place one of these on top of the mana pool, I believe. There we go. And then this one on top here. Then we use the wand, I think, the wand of the forest. There we go. Right, now we should be good to go, I think. So let's just reconnect that back to the mana pool. There we go. Right. So let's see if this works. This is the first time I've actually made terrasteel, so I'll be quite interested to see if this works or not. Let's get this mana steel out from there. Yeah, if you notice the extra ones, these element runes, it makes 2 of them for you. Rune of mana only makes 1, but now is my magnet off? Yes, in fact it's still there. Right, so now is this just a case of no, hang on. We need mana pearls and mana diamonds as well for this, which is why I have these just here. I'm not sure how many we're going to make. So we only need to make 8, don't we? Well, really we only need 4, but we'll make 8 for good measure. And that way we can make 2 seeds. Help start the process off a bit quicker, I think. Right, so let's see. First we need to make these into the mana pearls and mana diamonds. There we go. Lovely. Now, can we do 8 of these at once? Let's see. Is that working? Do we have to do it one at a time? Maybe we have to do it one at a time. Let's see. Like I said, I've never, oh, there we go. There we go. So it has to be one at a time. Right. This is exciting, guys. This is my very first ever terrasteel. I've done a couple of mod packs in the past that have got Botania, but I've never actually got this far. And considering all the quests that we've still got to do, that's not actually that far. Right, we might have to get some more of those lotuses out. Oh, is this it? There we go, folks. Our very first terrasteel ingot. Awesome! Yes. Right, I'm going to get some more of these crafted. Haha, yes! Right, folks, so here we are over at the Mystical Agriculture area where we have our Infusion being produced, and we're going to make a Master Infusion Crystal. That's right. So I believe what we need is 4 of the regular Infusion Crystals. Yep. 4 Supremium Essences and 1 terrasteel ingot. So let's grab one of these Insanium. That'll give us the 4. But first things first, let's make these 4. So there's the 4 of them. Knock that down to Supremium. And there we go. Fantastic. So, and we get the quest as well. Fantastic. Lovely. So let's see, which one was that? There we go. Master Infusion Stone complete. Let's go for the bottom. Claim that one. Let's just double check if we've got any more that we haven't claimed yet. No. Oh, yep, there we go. The terrasteel one as well. How can I forget that? Go for the bottom as well. Any of these guys? I don't think we've got this far just yet. Nope, okay. Right, now, we don't want to waste these infusion crystals, so I've got a bit of a weird glitch here at the moment. I tried restarting, but who knows, maybe it'll disappear. So let's stick these in for now. There we go. And what I have to do is I'll have to go through and change all the recipes, because these currently use the infusion crystal. So I'll just have to go through and change the recipes to use the Master Infusion Crystal. So we'll get that sorted. Oh, and there you go. We'll leave that running for now. Awesome. Right, let's open these loot quests, shall we? And then we shall make compact giant jarch cubes. Okie dokie. And some more Fluix Incertus. Fair enough. Well, these guys can go straight into here. There we go. You can go for later, as can you. Now, terrasteel seeds. That's what we're going to be making first. But nope. There we go. Terrasteel seed is a tier 5 crafting seed and a supremium essence. Right, let's get one of these made. There we are, folks. We have one terrasteel seed. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to stick this over here in our Infusion farm, because this is the one that's already on, and we shall leave that to grow. And as soon as we start getting some more seeds, because these will appear in here because we've got nowhere to go, we shall grab all those. And eventually I'm going to have to make another level to this thing. But considering I still need to do nether stars, awakened draconium, and a few other ones as well, this is still going to be going up. And chances are, once we've got our reactor going, we're going to scrap all that and put another one on the other side for all of our mobs and everything. In fact, we might just do a duplicate of that on that side. But yeah, we're going to need to crack on with our reactor. In fact, that might be what we do in the next episode, is start on an extreme reactor. Well, there we are, folks. We now have terrasteel and we have access to unlimited production of it, which is fantastic. That is the main thing that I wanted to do this episode. But however, there is one more thing that we need to do, and that is I want to get a nether star. That's right, I've got me with the skeleton skulls and my soul sand. Now, these, I haven't even been to the nether yet. I mean, look, I've got a portal. It's not even been lit yet. I got these with the skeleton skulls by putting a whole stack of skeleton skulls into the compressor from Passwords Things. That's right, 64 normal skeleton skulls compressed down will make a wither skeleton skull. And since we've got a mob farm, I think we had about 500 skeleton skulls, so we've got plenty. So we're now going to go into the nether. We're going to go up to the roof, find a spot, spawn in the wither, and just see how much damage we can do with our crossbow, or how many hits from a crossbow it takes to get him down to half health. And then we use a signalium copper cleaver. Either that, or we'll just do it the cheaty way and put his head in the roof. Anyway, let's go through to the nether for the first time. So, waypoints. There we go. New. Exit. Okie dokie. There we go. So we should always be able to find our way out. Now, let's head on up, shall we? Heading on up. Come on. Up, 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 up. There we are. Let's carve ourselves a little spot. There we go. And you know what? I think I'm just going to do this the cheaty way. No. I've got these 2 premium apples for a reason. That's right. We've got this for a reason. So let's do this the proper way, shall we? Let's mine ourselves that. In fact, why am I even doing it like this? We have vein miner for a reason, folks. There we go. And we'll get rid of these ores. Oh, I better eat. Right, let's clear ourselves out a nice little spot, and then we'll get ready for the wither boss. Alright then, folks, here we go. We're going to fight the nether for the first time in Project Ozone. So first of all, let's eat an apple. There we go. And then, are we ready? Let's do this. Here we go. We're going to blow up. There we go. Oh, where is he? There he goes. Come on, let's see what you got. Well, it didn't do much with the crossbow, did he? There we go. We got him. Fantastic. Haha. That was a bit hectic if you ask me. Crikey. But our bow did plenty of damage to him then. And we even got a withering soul as well. Right. Fantastic. Right, well that's all of that. So we've got 2 nether stars for that. Fantastic. We got a withering soul, which is brilliant. Some cobbled soulstone. Right, that's what we wanted. That right there, and that is a nice little bonus. So we've got our nether star, and we got a withering soul. Oh. But that will do for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. If you have enjoyed the episode, please do go ahead and smash that like button. Let me know down in the comments what you thought. Any suggestions or anything ways you think I could improve, please let me know. I'm always open to suggestions. If you're new to the channel, guys, don't forget to click subscribe. And don't forget to ring that bell so you get notified when all the new videos come out. There'll be a weekly Project Ozone on a Monday, modded Mondays, and then Village Craft every Friday. And maybe some episodes in between. But for now, guys, all that's left for me to say is take it easy. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye, guys. Bye.